భాస్కర్ దాస్ గారు. హలో.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Good morning, Professor Dr. V. Bhaskar Raju, sir, Principal, Sri Vaswani Staff Pharmaceutical Sciences, Pettadepalli, Tadepalli.
Sharma, your voice is not audible.
Sir, is it okay, sir, now? Hello, sir.
Hello?
Sir, audible, sir.
Yes, okay.
Good morning, Professor Dr. V. Bhaskar Raju, sir, Principal of Sri Vaswani Staff Pharmaceutical Sciences, Pettadepalli, Tadepalli. Good morning to Mr. C.H. Apparao, sir, Technical Director of Sri Vasavi Educational Society. Good morning, Dr. A. Lakshman Rao, sir, Principal, Sri VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Godlavalleru. Good morning to all the participants. Welcome to third session of 5 days online FDP conducted by Sri Vasavi Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Pettadepalli, Tadepalli, Gudem. I request our Honorable Principal, sir, Professor Dr. V. Bhaskar Raju, sir, to address the participants.
Yeah, thank you, Sharma. Am I audible to you, Sharma?
Yes, sir, audible, sir.
Yeah. So good morning to all the participants and resource person for day 3 of today's CEFDP on innovative methods in analytical sciences. So today our resource person is Dr. A. Lakshman Rao Garu, and he is the principal and professor of VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Gudlavaleru, and in spite of his busy schedule, and we thank him for his acceptance for as a resource person for this FDP, and we are delighted to hear from his valuable insights regarding these innovative methods in analytical sciences. Now I request our faculty associate professor Sumant to give a brief profile about our resource person, Dr. A. Lakshman Rao gar.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, audible.
Say a warm good morning to Principal, Sir Dr. V. Bhaskar Raju garu, Sri Vasavi Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Tadapalligudem, and today's speaker, Dr. A. Lakshman Rao garu, Professor and Principal, so VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Godlavalleru. And my dear delegates, welcome to third day of 5 days FDP on innovative methods in analytical sciences. So let me take this privilege to introduce our today's speaker, Dr. A. Lakshman Rao garu, so Professor and Principal of VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences. He has completed his bachelor's degree from Acharya Nagarjuna University, Guntur, and master's degree from Andhra University, Vishakhapatnam, and PhD from Acharya Nagarjuna University, Guntur. See, he was having additional qualifications like PG Diploma in Patents Law, so PG Diploma in Chemical Analysis and Quality Management, and PG Diploma in Human Resource Management. So he has a overall experience of 23 years for teaching and administration. He has guided 13 PhD scholars successfully and 74 MPharm students. He has a overall research publications of 408 in Scopus indexed peer-reviewed journals, so with cumulative impact factor of 57.128. He has delivered 20 guest lectures and published 5 different books. He has received several grants from AICTE and PCI. He has successfully organized 53 scientific events, which includes seminars, conferences, and workshops. So he has received 28 awards from different associations. Among that, recently, our Best Principal Award for the year 2023 from Operant Pharmacy Federation, and ML Shroff Pharma Recognition Award from Pharmalok, New Delhi on 5th September 2023. He is also delivering his services as editor in and chief executive editor and editorial board member and reviewer for 130 peer-reviewed international and national journals. So with this brief introduction, I request Dr. A. Lakshman Rao garu to continue his topic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sumant garu, for your very good introduction about me. And first of all, let me thank the principal of Sri Vasavi Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Tadepalligudem, and my beloved research scholar and my one of the best research scholars, Dr. V. Bhaskar Raju garu, and Sumant garu, and also Sharma garu of Sri Vasavi Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Tadepalligudem, and all other participants, teachers, students, PG students, and all the members, those who have participated. A very good morning to one and all. Today, I'm giving a talk on artificial intelligence. Sumant garu, please enable the screen sharing. Sumant garu, please enable the screen sharing. Bhaskar Raju garu, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We We are doing it, sir. Sir, we are doing it, sir.
Okay. Please allow me to share the screen.
So we have made it. We have made it a co-host, sir. You can share directly.
Co-host. Bhaskar, I'm not the co-host. Please check it.
Sir, just a minute, sir.
Okay, fine. Is it visible and audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Visible and audible, sir.
Okay, sure. A warm welcome to all of you for this wonderful faculty development program organized by Sri Vasavi Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Tadepalligudem. And today, it's very fortunate for me to deliver a talk on this one of the novel topic in the area of the pharmaceutical sciences, that is artificial intelligence, a new era in drug discovery and development. Okay, and here why I'm giving that much importance to this particular topic is mainly nowadays the complete world is moving with artificial intelligence, and simply we can say that the day starts with artificial intelligence and the day ends with artificial intelligence, because every sector now they are using the AI. Popularly call it as AI, means artificial intelligence. Why? Because in this case is day to day, whatever the things we are using. For example, if you can take the smart watches, for example, if you can take the public sector, banks and insurances and healthcare sector, they are everywhere. Now they are using the artificial intelligence. Okay, and especially day to day, we are using some of the apps. For example, Alexa is giving information to us. What are the information we are getting? That Alexa is work on the artificial intelligence only. Okay, that's why today every sector is using the artificial intelligence. Why they are using this artificial intelligence is because it is having the every technology is having so many advantages. And here also in our the pharma sector also we must utilize the updated technology, and basing on that we have to enjoy the fruits of this particular technology. Okay, next, come to the various contents in my presentation, which includes introduction about the artificial intelligence and various examples of artificial intelligence, and I will explain the various types and approaches of artificial intelligence and principle involved in artificial intelligence and functions of artificial intelligence, and how the artificial intelligence is playing a role in the market strategies. And here also every technology we have to need on the ethics also. Then we will cover what are the various important ethics related to artificial intelligence. And this artificial intelligence is mainly work basing on the softwares. That's why what are the various softwares that are useful for this artificial intelligence. And so many industries, they are doing business with artificial intelligence. Then that will come under the companies. And finally, what are the various overall applications of this artificial intelligence? And finally, the topic is concluded with conclusion. Next, come to the introduction. Here, if you can take the word artificial intelligence, it consisting of the two words, artificial as well as intelligence. First, I will explain the meaning separately. Okay. Then here, the meaning of this particular artificial means which is non-natural thing, that can be called it as a artificial. And next, it means that something which is made by the human or non-natural thing, they can be considered as a artificial. Next, come to second aspect is intelligence. Intelligence is related to the knowledge. Basing on that, what it means is that intelligence means that the ability to understand or think, it is called it as a intelligence. That's why by combining the artificial intelligence, artificial as well as intelligence, we will get the word as a artificial intelligence. Okay. And actually the term artificial intelligence was first given by the person, that is he can be called it as John McCarthy. This artificial intelligence word was used at Dartmouth Convention in the year 1956. That from 1956 onwards, we are using the word artificial intelligence. Okay. Then what is the meaning of artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence means that the process of human intelligence in the computers, or the science and engineering of intelligent machines, or simulation of the process of human intelligence through computers. And basing on that, we can say that simply it involves the information, developing rules for using the information and approximate or accurate conclusions and self-corrections, you may get it. And here, because of this particular artificial intelligence, what we are getting in this case is this AI is considered as one of the new era in drug discovery, and is a fiery element in healthcare industry also. That's why nowadays everybody is focused on the artificial intelligence because of their importance. But first, as a scientific content, you must know what is the official definition of artificial intelligence. That is quoted here. Artificial intelligence means that the theory and development of computer systems able to perform tasks normally requiring the human intelligence, such as visual perception or speech recognition and decision making and translation between the languages. That means we can visually or speech or decision and translation process, and all these things, the artificial intelligence is playing a very vital role. Next, here some of the words are related to artificial intelligence. That is called it as a artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, etc. Just I will briefly explain what is the difference between these terms. AI is simply considered as a bigger concept, mainly that will create the intelligent. This is considered as a AI. Okay, it is a bigger concept to create the intelligent machines that can simulate the human thinking capability and behavior. Whereas machine learning, you see this one, this machine learning is simply considered one of the part of this artificial intelligence. That's why the machine learning is an application or subset of artificial intelligence. It will allows machines to learn from the data without being programmed explicitly. That is about the machine learning. That's why the machine learning itself is a part of the artificial intelligence. Okay, next, another word is also there. The same thing what I quoted here. Artificial intelligence, what is the role of artificial intelligence? A program that can sense or reason, act, and adapt. That will come under artificial intelligence. Next, come to machine learning. Algorithms whose performance improve as they are exposed to more data over time. That is comes under machine learning and popularly call it as ML. Come to another terminology is there, that is deep learning. What is the meaning of this deep learning is, it is a subset of machine learning, means it is a subpart of the machine learning. The deep learning is a subset of machine learning in which multi-layered neural networks learn from vast amounts of data. That's why you see this one. Artificial intelligence is a very big concept. In that, one of the component is a machine learning. In that, another subset is considered as a deep learning. That is the relation between the artificial intelligence, machine learning, as well as a deep learning. Okay. Next, here, although these technologies and sometimes people use them as a synonym for each other. Okay, but still both are having the two different terms, and in various cases we are using these particular concepts. Next, what are the advantages of artificial intelligence? Here, they're having so many advantages for the artificial intelligence. Because of that particular reason, nowadays we are preferring this particular technique. The first advantage is reduction in human error. Reduction in human error. Then, by using the artificial intelligence, we can reduce the error as much as possible. How it is possible? Then, as a participant, you may get that doubt. How the artificial intelligence will reduce that particular error? Okay, mainly this AI will increase the accuracy and AI will increase the precision. Okay, simply why that can be happens in this case is the decisions taken by the AI in every step is decided by the information previously gathered, and a certain algorithms were already involved. When programmed properly, all these errors reduced as much as possible. That's why there is no human errors occurred in this particular case. Come to second one, takes risks instead of humans. Okay, generally sometimes the humans are reluctant to take the risks, but here it is not possible. Okay, and just for example, if I will quote one example for the human error also. Suppose if you have to give the weather forecasting, okay, nowadays weather forecasting we are getting in a very accurate manner, where the earthquakes will come, how when the rainfall will come, how the farmers will plant their paddy, everything that can be controlled. This can be by using the artificial intelligence. Okay, that's why we are getting very accurate informations by using this AI. Come to second task, that is takes risks instead of humans. Okay, it is another big advantages of AI, that humans can overcome many risks by letting, but AI robots do them for us. Because of that particular reason, we are preferring the artificial intelligence. Okay, next, especially it is useful, for example, if one bomb is there in the one of the, if you have diffused one bomb, then especially that can be achieved betterly. The general humans are not interested to take that particular risk, but the AI technology will use that particular, by using that technology we can dismantle that particular bomb. So like that they're having the advantages. Those the things which is not done by the human beings. So another task is available 24/7. That means here, if you can use this particular technology, there is no time bound. Every 24/7 you can use that technology, because of that particular reason. Nowadays, majority of the banks and all the things, they are working with this particular AI only. AI only. Okay. Generally, why that is 24/7? Generally, the people, the employees will work 8 to 10 hours in an average. Okay, but and also we need some breaks also. But in the artificial intelligence, no need, no break is required. Continuously, the AI will work. AI will work. Okay, that is advantages of this particular AI. The AI machines will work 24/7. Okay, and just I will tell you one small example. Nowadays, in everywhere we are using the helpline centers. For example, any business or any banking, any insurance, everywhere they are giving the helpline numbers. Helpline numbers. How these helpline numbers will work? The helpline numbers will work and they will resolve our doubts, our queries, all the things basing on the artificial intelligence, which is not done by manually. Next, another thing is helping in repetitive jobs. So that means that in our day-to-day work, we will performing many repetitive works. Okay, and for example, sending a mail or getting information and reading document, etc. Suppose if the work is become same, then there is no novelty in that one. Then the similarity of the works can be done by using this artificial intelligence in a routine manner. In a routine manner. Okay, and generally, one of the examples for this case is, especially in the banking sector, all the documents will be verified by using this particular AI. Especially we are applying for one loan and the bank has to verify the documents. So the basic information can be verified by using this particular AI technology. Next aspect is digital assistance. Digital assistance. Almost nowadays, all the big organizations are using the digital assistance. Mainly, the purpose of this digital assistance is to interact with the customers. There is a relationship is required in the business. That's why these digital assistants are useful to interact with their customers, and basing on that, they can minimize the use of human resources. Just I will tell you a small example. If you can take the chatbot will work on this particular thing. Nowadays, you can remember one of the important thing is chat GPT. The chat GPT will work on this artificial intelligence. Okay, and because of that particular reason, one of the example in this case is voice bot and chat bot. All the things will work on this digital assistant technology. Next, faster decisions. Okay, and the decisions were taken in a very faster manner. And also one more important aspect is without any bias. That means we need unbiased decisions are required. How that can be achieved? By using the AI machines, we can take the decisions faster than a human. Okay, and they will respond very quickly than human. Okay, and that's why nowadays they are using this particular thing. Okay, and generally one more point in this case is why I am using the word unbiased in this case is sometimes the human beings are driven by emotions and feelings, but the AI machines are not having any emotions and feelings. That's why there is no bias. Because of that particular reason, we are focusing on this particular AI technology. One of the example in this aspect is playing a chess game. So especially in the Windows, if you can go play the chess, okay, and that's why here also there is no bias. The system itself automatically take a step-by-step decisions in the chess game. Okay, next thing is daily applications. How the AI is useful in the daily applications. Okay, just I will tell you one more example. We are using the Apple Siri. That Apple phone, they are using the technology that is Siri that will work on this particular AI only. And similarly in the Windows, we are using the Cortana. There's a Cortana will work on these AI only. And in the Google also we are having the OK Google. That OK Google will work on that AI only. Okay, and for our daily routine works, okay, searching of a location, or taking a selfie, or making a phone call, or replying to a mail, and all the things will work on this particular AI only. Okay, and suppose if want to plan to go to one place, then we don't know where the facilities are there in that particular location. What about the facilities at that location? Immediately, if you can say okay, search okay Google, and you can search what the information we are required, that automatically everything we may get it. What is the location now in the as per the Google service, we will get it the information of that particular location. Okay, next aspect in this case, the last advantage is new inventions. It is very, very important. New inventions. Mainly, AI is powering many inventions, okay, in every domain. Okay, but we are focusing mainly on the healthcare sector. Mainly, it will help the humans to solve the majority of the complex problems. Okay, one of the point I will quote in this particular inventions because it is related to our pharmaceutical sciences. Okay, generally, recently, the doctors can predict the breast cancer in the women at early stages. The detection of breast cancer is also is very much important for treating the cancer. Nowadays, what the doctors are doing is they are predicting the breast cancer in the women at early stages using the advanced AI-based technology. Advanced AI-based for artificial intelligence. Then disadvantages. Every technology is having their own drawbacks. Then for the first drawback is high cost. Okay, for creation of this particular simulation of the human intelligence, we require the more cost and making humans lazy. Okay, and here all the applications are automated. That's why the humans will become a little bit lazy in this particular aspect and increase in unemployment. Perhaps one of the biggest drawback of AI is this unemployment, because the repetitive works are doing automatically. That's why on every organization the unemployment maybe happens. Okay, and because basically one study is also there. That study is McKinsey study. As per the McKinsey report, AI will replace at least 30% of the human labor by 2030. Okay, as per the McKinsey reports, AI will replace at least 30% of the human labor by 2030. Then that may leads to unemployment. Next, no emotions. Okay, there is no doubt machines are much better than human beings, but working efficiently. But it can't replace the human connection that makes the team. That's why the machine cannot make any connection with the team. Only humans only will connection bond with the team. That's why the team management is possible in the with human beings, not with machines. So that is about the no emotions. Next, no creativity. Okay, it is also another disadvantage. Okay, the AI is capable of learning over time with the pre-fed data. Pre-fed data means already feed in data, and as well as past experiences they will work, but it can't think in a creative manner. That is the drawback of this particular AI. Next, no ethics. Okay, and ethics and morality is very much important for human features. Okay, and but these ethics and morality you will can't incorporate in the AI machines. Next, lacking out of the box thinking. Okay, machines can perform only those tasks which they are designed or programmed to do. Anything out that they tend to crash or given irrelevant outputs, which can be the major drawback of this technology. And last one is increased dependency on machines. As we know that technology is a useful servant, but it is a dangerous master. Technology is a useful servant, but it is a very dangerous master. That's why sometimes it is not that much useful. Next, then, yeah, as I told that the AI is having the very good advantages in the drug discovery. Okay, and some are to improve the drug discovery process, and it will reduce the research and development cost. That's why the time will be reduced and the cost will also be reduced. Reduce the time and cost of early drug discovery process, and it will support the prediction potential risks and side effects in late trials. This prediction is very much important in the clinical trials. That is, it will support that particular step. And especially in the first step that in the drug development takes generally 5 years to go to trial in normal, but the total drug discovery process is nearly 10 to 15 years. 10 to 15 years. In the drug development discovery process, only development itself is 5 years to go to trial. But suppose if we can use the AI technology, it will take just 12 months. Like that, the time will be reduced and the cost will be reduced, and also the prediction is we'll get the prediction in a very good manner. Then what are the various examples of this particular AI? That is manufacturing robots, self-driven cars, smart assistants, proactive healthcare management, disease mapping, and automated financial investing, virtual travel booking agent, social media monitoring, inter-team chart tool, conversational marketing tool, and one of the important another is NLP, natural language processing tools. So these are the various examples. So then what are the different types and approaches? So in broadly speaking, they're having the two different types, type 1 and type 2. The first type is again divided into three different types: narrow AI, general AI, and strong AI. And then first I will explain what is the meaning of narrow AI. The narrow AI means that it will dedicated for one task. Okay, and mainly it is able to perform a dedicated task with intelligence. Okay, and but the narrow AI can't perform beyond its field or limitations. Next, come to second one. The second one is call it as a general AI. This general AI can also be called it as a the it will works on the perform like a human. In the general AI, it will perform like a human. Then what it mean? It is also a one type of intelligence which could perform any intellectual task with efficiency like a human. Come to third one, that is call it as a strong AI. The strong AI will means that intelligent than human. Intelligent than human. Okay, like that, that is see the difference. Dedicated for one task, perform like a human, and intelligent beyond the human. That's why intelligent than human. That's why it can be called it as a strong. Okay, it is a super level of intelligence. Okay, and here mainly the human intelligence is surpassed in this particular location. Okay, and here any task that is going to be performed better than the humans. Why that is happens with cognitive properties? That's why it is the outcome of this particular AI. Okay, and that is the three different types as per the type one. Next come to type two. In the type two, it can be divided into four different types: reactive machines, limited memory, and theory of mind, and self-awareness. First, what is the meaning of reactive machines? Okay, mainly reactive machines, it is a more basic form and in the types of AI. Mainly what happens in this case is it is not having any memory, only response to the different stimuli. And come to second one, limited memory. Limited memory means that here mainly they can store past experiences or some data for short period of time. That's why it can be called it as a limited period. That's why it can be called it as a limited memory. Mainly, it will use the memory to learn and improve its responses. Next, another thing is third one is theory of mind. Means that in the theory of mind, yeah, it should understand the human emotions, thoughts, people, beliefs, and able to interact socially like humans. And mainly, it will understand the needs of the other intelligent entities. Then come to the last one, self-aware. Self-awareness means that mainly the self-awareness is the future of artificial intelligence. These machines will be better and super intelligent, and it is a step ahead of understanding the human emotions, and will have their own consciousness, own sentiments, and self-awareness. Mainly, this self-aware AI is considered as a smarter than the humans, smarter than the human mind. Okay, but till now it is not obtained in a reality, but in the future we can expect these particular self-aware AI models. Mainly, it has a human-like intelligence and self-awareness beyond the human also. Next, what are the various principles? Before going to the principles, first I will briefly explain what is the basic principle of artificial intelligence. Mainly, the AI techniques and tools that offers the traditional mathematical, statistical, and various techniques are used that are effective or efficient and that is provide the life science problems. It will solve the various life science problems. Okay, and there is a basic principle of this particular AI, and basing on that, what are the various important principles involved in the AI? It should be socially beneficial. Whatever the technology we are developing, it should be socially beneficial. It must avoid creating unfair bias or reinforcing unfair bias. It should build and tested for safety. It should be accountable to the public and people. It should incorporate the privacy design principles. It must uphold high standards of scientific excellence. Okay, then what are the important functions of AI? AI has exciting potential for prosperity in the field of biopharmaceutical, pharmaceutical, and other allied health sciences. Current AI programs for various sectors, which include first, mobile platform for improving the health. These are the I am explaining mainly related to the pharmaceutical sciences only. These are mobile platform for improving the health outcomes. Health outcomes. Then what it mean? Mainly, what happens in this case is, in this case, these are having the ability to recommend the patients and improve the patient outcomes. Patient outcomes. How that can be happens through the real-time data collection. If they will go for real-time data collection, then you will get the improving health outcomes. Next, second important function is a personalized medicine. Nowadays, it is one of the important word in the pharmacy. Personalized medicine. Why we are using the personalized medicine? In generally speaking, if we can go for personalized medicine, then we will get the very good treatment, very good therapeutic efficacy, That is the advantage of personalized medicine. Okay, and mainly it means that the ability to evaluate large patient data to identify the treatment options using the cloud-based system. Okay, that is the aspect related to personalized medicine. Next thing is acquisitions galore. Then what is the meaning of acquisitions galore? Means that especially it is useful for startup companies. In the pharmaceutical sciences, there are so many startup companies are coming, and including medical devices also. Okay, and all these startup companies, they are using the artificial intelligence. Okay, and they are using the artificial intelligence in the healthcare sector mainly to feed the startup needs of the large biotech firms. Okay, next another thing is drug discovery. Now the pharma companies are mainly associated with software companies. In the previously there is no correlation between the pharma companies and software companies, but nowadays, these pharma companies are correlated with, are working with various software companies. Okay, and basing on that, the advantages in this case is they can cutting the cost, and the process is become very easy. Extensive process of drug discovery can be achieved with very short span of time. That's why these pharma companies and the software companies are working together for the drug discovery process. For the drug discovery process. Next. Okay, yes, you must know the how what is the market of this particular AI. According to Statista, the revenue for the AI software market in the world is expected to achieve $126 billion by 2025. Okay, and as per the Gartner studies, 37% of the organizations have implemented the AI in one or other form. Okay, and the companies are also using AI. They are gradually increasing nearly 270% or increased the usage of AI in the companies for the past 4 years. According to the Servian Global Solutions, by 2025, 95% of the customer interactions will be powered by the artificial intelligence only. Okay. Next, as a recent 2020 report from Statista reveals that global AI software market, because we are using software, AI software market is expected to grow approximately 54% year by year. Okay, and finally that may reach to the US dollars of $22.6 billion. So that is a market strategy. The same thing which I am showing in a diagrammatic and schematic representation. They're having the so many important aspects in the AI for drug discovery and development market. It is expected to reach by $4,815 million by 2027, according to the CAGR. Okay, as per the current average growth rate, it may reach to 31.6% between the 2020 to 2027. Okay, in the entire market, the artificial intelligence in healthcare market is increased year by year, and especially that may goes to $47.96 billion. It is a statistical aspects related to the AI. Then here in the previously also we used ethics. Okay, and here ethics in artificial intelligence mainly refers to the activities of AI systems and robots. Okay, robots mainly generally you may dealing with unemployment, inequality, and some mistakes, and some security problems may be arise, and privacy problems may be arise. Like that, all the things may control the, we have to monitor regarding ethics of this artificial intelligence. Next, software. So, okay, here we have already told that in the definition of the AI, it is mainly we are using the various simulation. We are using mainly the simulation. Okay, and because of these particular simulation, okay, we are using the human intelligent machines. Okay, and it is application of algorithms. Algorithms. Then, what are the important softwares that are used in this case? In the case of these algorithms, is one is Google Cloud Machine Learning Engine, Azure Machine Learning Studio, TensorFlow, H2O AI, Cortana, IBM Watson, Salesforce, Einstein, Infosys NIA, Amazon Alexa, and Google Assistant. So all these are the various softwares that are available nowadays in the market. Next, we have already told that so many companies, they are nowadays the software companies will also entered into the drug discovery sector. Okay, in the entire world. Okay, and these are the top 30 leading companies. These are the top 30 leading companies in artificial intelligence for drug discovery sector. In artificial intelligence for drug discovery sector. Okay, next. You see these companies. Actually, you see these particular three circles. Okay, in the healthcare and drug discovery. Okay, these are the various pharma companies like Merck, Roche, Novartis, and Boehringer, Langerheim, and Evotec, and Sandoz, and Astellas, Johnson Johnson, GSK, etc. Okay, and now some of the companies will work only on the AI, that is Cyclica, Excentia, and Nuditas, and so on and so forth. Okay, and some technology companies are there, software companies like Intel, Google, and etc. Siemens, IBM. And then what happens in this case is, okay, all these companies they are playing a role in the drug discovery process. They are playing a major role in the drug discovery process. Okay, next, another important aspect in this artificial intelligence is they are having the wide number of applications. It is very much important, a wide number of applications. Before going to that, just I will explain one point. Okay, although they're having the different applications are there, but our focus is mainly on the drug discovery and development process. Previously, I covered the word drug discovery. Now I will explain briefly regarding the drug development process. Okay. Actually, we know very well that for the development of one molecule that may lead to nearly 10 to 15 years, and we have to spend nearly thousands of $billions we have to spend for development of one new drug molecule, Okay, then what are the important aspects which may come across in this drug development process is target selection. First, you have to select the target, and then you have to identify the target. And next, another important thing is compound screening is also, what are the compounds we are having? We have to screen the compounds, and then we have to optimize the lead also, that they can be call it as a lead optimization. Okay, and another after that, next you have to go for the preclinical trials. Or preclinical studies. After the preclinical studies, finally, the foremost important and one of the highly budgetary step is clinical trials. Okay, and here these are the various applications, starting with healthcare sector, then transport, agriculture, education, e-commerce, entertainment and robotics, automotive, social media, data security, finance, and gaming. These are the various applications. Okay, and especially I will focus on the various aspects. Okay, and first come to this particular things. Just I will briefly tell you one by one. Okay, then we will come to the pharmaceutical field. First, come to astronomy. How the AI useful in astronomy? Okay, and mainly it will use it to solve the complex universe problems. Okay, that means how it will works and what is the origin, that information we are getting in the astronomy. Next aspect is healthcare. I will go in detail here. Just I will tell you briefly in this particular aspect of healthcare. It is a beautiful diagram regarding the picture related to the healthcare sector, how the artificial intelligence is using in the healthcare sector. We see this one. Mainly, it is placing a role in the research and discovery, clinical development, and patient surveillance, and post-market surveillance, and manufacturing supply chain. In all these areas, it is a history of artificial intelligence in the healthcare sector. Okay, and the history started from 1971. The drug discovery started, and after that, first development of the turning test, and followed by NIH, means National Institute of Health. Okay, they initiated one workshop, and followed by deep learning, and followed by computer-aided drug designing, and deep QA, and endoscopy, and also AI trials in the gastroenterology, and FDA approved drugs. Like that, there is a history of various things which may come across in the healthcare sector. Okay, and in the healthcare sector, here it is also another important picture related to in this case. Mainly, we are focusing on these areas: drug designing, drug manufacturing, drug marketing, and treatment of rare diseases. What are the various steps involved in this case? Here, where it is every focus is on the consumer. That's why mainly the advantage of AI is we are getting the personalized care. And if it is a personalized care, then automatically you will get the patient centric. And this patient centric can be achieved by using the mobile apps. These are peers. Peers means what are the people who are involved, and fellow patients and reports and wearable. Nowadays we are getting these wearable devices. Automatically nowadays we are getting the blood pressure and heartbeat and oxygen levels. Everything we are getting by these devices. And there is a correlation between all these things. The data collection and data analysis can be done by using the AI. Then automatically we will get a personalized care we are getting, and also the patients, that thing will become under the patient centric. Next, here it is one of the beautiful pictures regarding the drug design and discovery, and that may considered as a how it can be useful in the drug design and discovery in the area of the peptide synthesis, and small molecule design, and also identification of the drug dosage forms, and classification between the active and inactive ligands, and prediction of the protein folding and protein protein interactions, and structure based screening, and drug repurposing. This point I will tell you afterwards. Drug repurposing, and next biomarker discovery and prediction of bioactivity, identification of molecular pathways. And nowadays, polypharmacology is playing a very important role. So polypharmacology. Next, prediction of the mode of action of ADMGT analysis. We know very well about the absorption, distribution, metabolism, efficiency means toxicity studies. Okay, and next, primary and the secondary drug screening and pharmaceutical manufacturing. All these things are important steps in the area of this particular drug design and discovery. And here also, the same thing which I will quote with another schematic representation. First, you can take some compounds, okay, and collection of compounds. They can be subjected for the two different types of assays. One is primary assays and secondary assays. In the primary assays, we can incorporate high throughput technology. It is considered as a in vitro, means outside. And secondary assays can be performed for ADMUT analysis in the animal models. Okay, and then here what happens in this case is the organic synthesis may lead to this particular thing, and we can design by using the software. Okay, and here also what we can take in this case is the SCR is also playing a very much role, structure active relationship. Basing on that, we will get the what is the actual more clinical candidate that is very much useful for the patient. Then like that, we will get the exact treatment that is called as a precision medicine or precise medicine. You see, this is one of the small tree which will explains about the drug discovery and development process. So, it involves finding materials and consumables, chemical synthesis, data mining and oncology building, and building research, which includes target identification and validation, lead discovery, preclinical development, biomarker discovery, clinical development, pharmacovigilance, that is popularly called it as nowadays PV, and drug repurposing. And from the COVID time onwards, we are using the word drug repurposing and virtual lab assistants. So these are the small tree related to the drug discovery and development. And next, here also, these are the various role of AI in drug discovery and development, mainly aggregating and synthesizing the information, understanding the disease mechanism, and generating the novel drug candidates. Basing on these three principles, the AI is playing a major role and also vital role in the drug discovery and development process. So, okay, and one more important aspect of the drug discovery process is nowadays it is widely used for cancer detection. Okay, and AI is used for detection of cancer. Okay, nowadays cancer is become one of the dreadful disease for especially for the women, not only women, men also, depending upon the condition of that. That is the breast cancer and cervical cancer. All these things are observed in the women. Because of that particular reason, recently the vaccine for cervical cancer is also obtained. Vaccine for cervical cancer. Okay, here mainly what happens in this case is by using the technology of AI, what you can do is image matching, image segmentation, target recognition, image classification. Because of these points related to the tumors, simply unproliferated growth, uncontrolled growth that is happens in the tumors. Okay, and because if we can use the AI in the treatment of cancer, we can get the precise treatment can be observed by using this particular cancer. Next, how that can be happens in depth. I am showing this particular DDR kinase inhibitors. So actually, how that is happens. Okay, and here it is a target, and from the target there is reinforcement learning of this one, and from that we may that leads to synthesis. And first they can be carried out in vitro assays, and after that, if it is successful, then only we can go for the in vivo assays. And if it is also successful, then go to preclinical and followed by clinical trials. And then like that the cancer treatment can be and cancer drug molecules can be observed. Next, here also, before going to that one, next I will tell you various some other applications of the AI one by one in briefly. In the healthcare sector, we detailedly covered. Next, in the transport, especially in the travel and transport, how it can be useful in this case is, especially all the travel industries, they are using this particular AI mainly for making the travel arrangement to the hotels, flights, and best route of travel for our customers. That's why now, because that particular chatbots is also came out for the transport business. Next aspect is agriculture. In the agriculture, also the AI is playing a very important role. Okay, and they will give the information on various resources, labor, and time can be reduced by using this particular aspect. How that can be useful in the agriculture? Mainly solid and crop monitoring can be done. Okay, and also predictive analysis can be done. Okay, and what are the any mainly AI useful for the identification of the deficiencies in the soil. Suppose if any deficiency in the soil, that can be identified by using this particular AI and this particular technology. Next, education. In the education sector also, AI is playing a very vital role. Okay, and how it is useful in the education? Simply that grading can be done automatically by using the AI. Yeah, okay. Simply the tutor can have the more time to teach. Okay, that grading can be done by using the AI technology. The tutor is placing giving the more importance to teaching instead of grading. Here also we are using the chatbots. So chatbots are used for this particular purpose. Okay, and next. E-commerce, we know very well that the Flipkart and Amazon, everything nowadays, the e-commerce is Myntra will work on the e-commerce only. Okay, and mainly it is a competitive edge to the e-commerce industry. Okay, it is become more demanding in the e-commerce business. How that can be useful in this case is it is helpful for the shoppers to discover the products, what to identify the required products, whatever in different brands, everything. Simply the personalized shopping can be done by using the AI technology. What type of the clothes can be suited for us? What is the size? What is the color? What is the brands? Like that, we can get it by using in the case of e-commerce. Next, entertainment. Okay, and entertainment, how that is useful in the daily life in this case is, for example, nowadays we are using the Netflix. The Netflix will work basing on the AI only. Basing on the AI only. Okay, and similarly, Amazon Prime Time is also working on the AI only. Like that, AI is playing a major role in the entertainment aspect also. And next, robotics are playing a major role in surgery. Okay, surgery nowadays. Okay, and generally, what are robotics in this case is the robotics are the programmed manner. They can perform the repetitive task. That's why nowadays majority of the knee replacement surgeries sorry doing on the you are using are working by using the AI technology. Okay, and for example, nowadays it is also these robotics are carrying the goods to the hospitals, factories, and warehouses, and cleaning offices, and nowadays in the hotels also the serving is done by using this particular robotics. Next, automotive industries. Okay, and in the automotive industries, AI provide virtual assistant to the users for better performance. One of the best example in this case is one company that is call it as a Tesla. The company Tesla, they introduced the Tesla bot. What is this Tesla bot is? It is one of the virtual assistant that will support the customers regarding the automotive industry. Okay, next. social media. Okay, and in the social media also, one of the best example is the Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat, and etc. Nowadays they contains billions of profiles are there. Okay, these billions of profiles should be stored and managed in a very efficient way. Okay, and this AI will organize and manage all these data, large data, massive data can be stored by using this particular AI. What they will do is that AI will analyze the lot of data to identify the what are the latest trends, what are the hashtag and requirement of the different users. Like that, it is also useful in the social media like Instagram and etc. And next, data security. Data security. The security of data is very much crucial for every company, and especially why that is happens in this case is sometimes we heard the word that is cyber attack, cyber attack. Okay, and day by day there is a major problem for all the technology users is cyber attack. Okay, and especially digital world, the cyber attack is the major problem, major problem. Okay, always our data should be safe and secure, safe and secure. Because of that particular reason, we are using some data security softwares. One of the example is AEG bot, AI2 platform. These are used, these are software bugs that are used to prevent the cyber attacks. Next, finance. In the finance sector also, we are using the AI. Okay, and mainly what is the use in this case is mainly the customers are mainly looking for the wealth management solution. Okay, that can be get it by using this particular AI powered machines. So yeah, by like that we can avoid the fraud as much as possible, as much as possible. We can predict the loans, and we can predict the risks that is happening in the finance sector, everything that can be done. Next thing is gaming. Okay, and nowadays gaming purpose also we are using the AI. Okay, and because AI is playing strategic games like chess also. Okay, chess also that is can be done by using the this particular thing. Okay, and nowadays this AI is playing not only these things, they are having some other applications also in the lifestyle management, in the navigation, in the human resource, in the chatbots. Okay, nowadays chatbot is a part of our day-to-day life. Day-to-day life, we are using this particular AIs. Okay, next. Next, another thing is that is clinical trials. We know very well that they are having the 4 different clinical trials majorly. That is phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3, and phase 4. Okay, and this is a duration. How much time? Phase 1 is 3 to 6 months, and phase 2 is 1 to 2 years, and phase 3 is 1 to 4 years, and more than 1 year. Okay, and the early phase is called as a early phase 1. Okay, here also mainly the last phase is considered as a phase 4. They can also be called it as a post-market surveillance. Okay, and here mainly the AI is playing a very important role in the clinical trials also. Clinical trials also. Okay, and then only we will get a drug molecule from the regulatory bodies. Okay, and you see this one, how that is useful in the clinical trials. Mainly in the areas includes trial design, trial startup, trial conduct, and study closeout. In all these areas, in the clinical areas, especially clinical trials, the AI is playing a very important role. Very important role. Next, in the previously I told that drug repurposing, especially the word drug repurposing, we are hearing from the COVID time onwards. Nowadays, the AI is also playing a major role in the COVID-19 drug repurposing. Just I will tell you small information regarding this drug repurposing. It is one of the novel topic in the pharma sector, drug repurposing. This repurposing is also called it as a repositioning. Why it can be called it as a repurpose? Means that one drug molecule is there, the drug molecule is already having a one use or one purpose. The same molecule can now it is used for another purpose. That is the meaning of drug repurposing. The same molecule is used for another purpose. Okay, and that's why simply what happens in this case is existing drugs are used for new therapeutic uses. Existing drugs are used for new therapeutic uses, especially in the COVID pandemic situation. There is no time to discover the drug molecule. In that case, what the scientists make an attempt in this case is whatever the existing drugs that are available, they will check the usage for the SARS-CoV-2 virus, so whether that is helpful or not. Okay, mainly it is one of the promising approach nowadays. Why you are giving that much importance to the drug repurposing? Mainly the drug is already developed, existing drug only we are using. That's why the drug development cost is become reduced and the development time is also reduced. That is the major advantages of the drug repurposing. Okay, and how the AI can be useful in the drug repurposing. The artificial intelligence approaches have been developed for systematic identification of the drug repurposing in the drug discovery process. This drug repurposing is one of the part of the one of the step in the drug discovery process. Okay, and because of that particular reason, several drugs were identified, several existing drugs were identified to fight against SARS-CoV-2 virus in the COVID-19 patients. Okay, and then at the time of COVID pandemic situation, we used various drugs like remdesivir, favipiravir, ribavirin, lopinavir, ritonavir, tocilizumab, hydroxychloroquine. All these drugs are not discovered for COVID-19. They discovered for another purpose, but now they are used for this particular COVID pandemic situation, COVID-19 pandemic situation. Next, in the previously I told how that is useful for education, that AI. Simply, one of the point at that time, what I told is that is giving the grades. Okay, and simply see this one. It is useful for proctoring, personalized learning, and data accumulation, smart content, visual facilitator, automated grader, and chart campus, and adaptive learning, and chartboard. These are the various, mainly for feedbacks and for the preventing the errors and for the changing the teacher roles and so many things that is become useful in the education process. Nowadays, in marketing, so many companies are using the AI. One of the top companies is Nike, Amazon, Alibaba, and BMW. Okay, and they are using this particular intelligence in their marketing for improving the marketing. Okay, and for improving this marketing, so many tools are available. That is Kafka, BuzzSumo, HubSpot SEO, and Social Backers, Click 360, Pave AI, Market Muse, Seventh Sense, Morphil.io, Chartfuel. These are the various artificial intelligence tools that are used in the marketing. Next, another small important topic in this case is artificial neural networks. It is nowadays recently, it is one of the advanced topic in this particular area. Artificial neural networks. Simply, it is called it as ANN. What is the meaning of artificial neural networks? Okay, mainly this is one of the tool of choice for the pharma industry due to their ability to mimic the brain's way of function. That means neuron, we know very well about the brain consisting of the various neurons, okay, but it will work like a neuron. That's why it can be called it as a artificial neural networks. It will work like a neuron, how the neurons are working in our brain. Okay, and that's why simply it is having the ability to mimic the brain's way of functioning. It is, what is this an artificial AI in an artificial neural networks? It is one type of the AI system. Mainly, these are software applications that are modeled after the biological neural networks that constitute the animal brains. It is made up of the bunch of interconnected nodes. These nodes are connected together, and all these nodes are useful for communicate the message from one node to another. They are interconnected together, and they are useful to communicate the message from one node to another one. Okay, and especially nowadays, these artificial neural networks have playing a prime role in the pharmaceutical drug development process. What are the important applications of artificial neural networks? Mainly in drug discovery to product development, we are using this technology. In prediction of physicochemical properties, okay, and in pharmaceutical formulation development, and in the development of in vitro in vivo relationship, both in qualitative and quantitative drug analysis, for estimation of the pharmacokinetics, PK, pharmacodynamics, hemodynamics, PD parameters. Okay, and prediction of the drug-drug interactions. Drug-drug interactions. Okay, for all these purposes, we are using the artificial neural networks. Because of that particular reason, the artificial neural networks are having a very, very important role in the pharmaceutical sciences. Pharmaceutical sciences. This is a brief, beautiful picture. We can explain this one. It is a AI, and these are the artificial neural networks that are connected. These are one to another with various nodes. Various nodes. Okay, mainly it is playing a role in the drug discovery process. Drug discovery process. Okay, which includes chemical synthesis, how to synthesize that you can plan, and next QSAR, QSPR. QSAR means quantitative structure activity relationship, and QSPR means quantitative structure property relationships. And next, prediction of physicochemical properties can also be done with ANN. And next, we can draw the chemical structure required for targeting. Mainly for drug targets, we can use the artificial neural network. Simply, it will work just like a brain. How the brain works, okay? How the neurons will work in the brain. Like that, it will work basing on that particular principle. Next, what we're expecting in the future with artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is mainly impact on the future in every way, virtually in every industry and every human being, they have to use the artificial intelligence. Okay, it is the main driver for the emerging technologies. Like nowadays, the big data analytics is one of the wide application in the computer sciences, and robotics, and IoT, Internet of Things. In all this area, the AI is playing a very important role. Okay, and AI is giving a very importance to our future because it is a foundation of the computer learning. Computer learning. Okay, and AI will continue to act as a technological innovator for the foreseeable future. Okay, and mainly responsible for the medical breakthrough in the cancer research to cutting edge climate change research. We have already explained this particular important point. Artificial intelligence is widely used for the treatment of cancer, okay, because we are using the cutting edge technology by using the artificial intelligence. Then finally, what is the conclusion for my talk? That is artificial intelligence, a new era in drug discovery and development. Okay, and actually, the AI is an emerging field today, and it is known as a artificial intelligence. And every technology is having their own advantages and disadvantages. So all that they are having some disadvantages, but especially for the drug discovery and development process, we are widely using this particular technology. Okay, and next, another important aspect in this case is this artificial intelligence. It is one of the branch of the computer science, mainly dealing with intelligent behavior of the system. So, okay, and mainly, yeah, now been used for real-time applications in the field of medicines, engineering, and technology. Okay, right now, AI can beat humans in some specific tasks only, but in the future, it is expected of AI to beat a human in all cognitive tasks also, cognitive skills. Cognitive skills also, AI can beat the human. Okay, with the advancement of technologies, for sure, AI will become the trending technology for the next 20 years in drug discovery and development process. Okay, and surely it has its consequences, which should be positive as well as negative. If the technology is having both positive and negative advantages and disadvantages and merits and demerits, whatever may be the terminology, but however, always we must use the technology, but in a cautious way. Then basing on that, we will get the good output from that particular technology. Basing on that, we can say that the artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the industries in all the sectors with its applications and helping to solve the various complex problems. So, okay, that is the brief presentation on the artificial intelligence as a new era in drug discovery and development. All that is very, very vast topic, but I gave the outline about this particular artificial intelligence in related to drug discovery and development. And we have published some we had done some work and also published that work in the 2 international journals also. One is a review on application of artificial intelligence in the pharma industry. Second article on artificial intelligence applications in the healthcare industry. Okay, these 2 are the published articles related to artificial intelligence. Okay, if you published one article, then only we will get the complete knowledge about that particular topic. Okay, and that is these are the few publications related to the my presentation, that is an artificial intelligence. Okay, next, thank you. The first thankful to the principal, Dr. V. Bhaskar Raju garu, for giving an opportunity to share my knowledge in the area of artificial intelligence to the participants. And I also thank all the participants for your keen interest to update your knowledge. Okay, and also to gain the maximum information in the area of the artificial intelligence, and preferably and in all the sectors, and especially major focus is on the drug discovery and development process. Thank you and all for giving this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Lakshman Rao garu, for your very informative and important presentation, sir. And you have given a wide range of information regarding artificial intelligence in the scope of drug discovery and development. And we have learned many new techniques. And most of our participants, they are telling very excellent and informative session. They have written in the chat board. They are sending the messages also. So thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time.
Thank you, Andy.
And for encouraging us, sir. So thank you so much, sir.
Sure, Andy.
Dear participants.
Thank you, sir.
Dear participants, if anyone having any questions, you can please unmute yourself and ask the resource person. Sir, there is one question from one of our participants.
Okay, Andy.
Sir, are we using artificial intelligence in method development?
Method development. For the automation, we can use it too. Okay, because actually first what was happens in this case is, first in the method development we have to go for different trials. In the trials can't be done by using the AI. After development of the method, next further the method validation we can use it by using this particular artificial intelligence. Okay, but for method development you have to do it manually only. Why? Because in this case is as previously I told that basically it not work just like a human. Here in the method development process you have to see the various aspect. What is the flow rate, and what is the mobile phase, and what is the stationary phase, what are the conditions, what are the properties. The software cannot recognize all these things. After once the method is developed, then for regular experimentation process you can adopt that particular technique.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Professor A. Lakshman Rao, sir, for delivering excellent session and giving a brief insights on artificial intelligence in drug discovery and development. We also thank you for giving a brief info about the softwares of artificial intelligence, market values, and ethics, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you, Andy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Dear
So
participants.
thank you, sir.
Okay, Andy.
Thank you, participants.
Feedback link will
We'll
be shared
sign out
in the
this
WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Dear participants, we are ending this session. We will share the feedback link in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.